and to start to build that for yourself now. And some people might listen to this and like, oh, be admired because I started when I was younger, but then think they're not in that mindset, or it's too late for them because they're 45, or if you would have started when you were 22, that would have been amazing. But start now, start doing it now. And I recommend that to any and everybody.
Burn your boats might mean to us, right? But we believe, and the name of the podcast indicates it, that, the boats are always burning. Either you're preparing to create financial freedom and stuff for yourself, or somebody is going to take your spot. Nathan, what does the concept of burn your boats mean to you? When people say to you, got to burn your boats, what does that mean to you?
Well, I can so easily visualize, being in the boats, traveling from somewhere, committed to some mission, getting on shore, looking at your men and being like, guess what? Grab the gasoline, we're doing this, and whatever this is. And so I think, when I hear burn the boats, I literally, think of being all in on something, and whatever that might be, you literally make a commitment to yourself.
I decided to get out of the rat race. I thought I was just buying myself a job at the flips. And I said, you know what? I want bigger things. And I started to learn a lot more about real estate in general, education wise, and syndication and commercial and things that I never really knew about before. Keep in mind, like podcasts like this and influencers like Grant did not exist like that.
Absolutely. So there's kind of like 3 times that I actually burnt the boats, so to speak. And I'm not very good at burning the boats. I kind of just sink all of my stuff all at the same time. So going all the way back to like probably 2010, I was in construction, then went into an automotive job just as an auto mechanic. And I was trying to buy my first home, for my wife and I to move into. And
can you tell me 2 to 3 attributes that you see as being like just leading indicators of people who are going to be successful, and equally 2 to 3 attributes of people that right away they're going to fail?
Absolutely. Sure. I'm going to start with the knowing what you want. Is a lot of investors who are coming in and just like, I just want to make more money. And so it's like, oh, how do you want to do that? And like, how much money? Is it cash flow now, or is it long-term wealth? And so that's one. It's like when people have clarity, like just like the Spanish analogy, it's kind of like when they say, oh yeah, I'm a buy and hold investor.
What does it feel like to have reached by anybody's real initial goals? You way surpassed wealth goals by most people's standards, and you've still got a long way to go in your life.
Yeah, I mean, the day to day, if I take a step back and I look at everything, it's been a tremendous success. But I still keep my head down every day, and I go to work and I just keep driving it forward like it's not, because when you're in the day to day trenches of it, you don't look at it like that, like, oh, I've made this success and now I don't really need to do that. I could probably not answer my phone and be okay, right? But that's not who I am. So like I'm still fighting like it was 20 years ago. I'm still in the trenches every day like it was 20 years ago.